Carl Palmer, 6'1", 200 with KSR, reading for Joey.
Wow. Joey, wow. No, I mean it. Wow.
You know, I've been reading a dictionary in here. You might try it.
Wow.
Expand your vocabulary.
You never said nothing to me.
To no one. We buried it.
With your own brother?
Wasn't easy.
Not a whisper?
30 years, Mush. I wanted to. Many times.
You sure? You and Katie Donahue?
Shh. Of course I'm sure. Me and Katie Donahue. That surprises you?
It's just... There were so many.
Well, Katie, I kept sub rosa.
You kept a what?
Under wraps. What are you, Molly Matlin all of a sudden?
You're mumbling. It's like you got marbles in your mouth.
Constant surveillance here.
You know why, maybe? It's prison. Attention, please. My brother gave a kid up for adoption. You see? No one cares. So how do you find you?
There's a registry. You give them your name, and if your birth child registers, they match you. For years I never hear people. Suddenly, out of the blue, they call.
They call you here?
Jeez, no. Kill me dead. My lawyer gets my voicemail. If I want to proceed, I agree to give my name. The kid's already done that. Name and email.
Over 10 miles? Wait. Over 10 miles? What is he, Navajo?
There's a comma, Mush.
Miles Overton. Good name.
Wicked good name. Get in the boardroom with that name.
You and Katie Donahue.
I find your perseveration off-putting. Yes, me and Katie Donahue. That's so hard to believe?
It's just... When? Where?
Keg Body. Mike Benizia's lake house. You might have even been there. I took her out on a boat. Told her she didn't get friendly. She was swimming back. I was pretty drunk.
Who you, boy? No, really, I could vomit.
It was high school, Mush.
And there was never any talk about maybe...
Please, abortion's a sin. Especially back then with Reagan.
No, I mean, you never discussed...
Whoa, what? Keeping the kid? We were kids. I had plans. Remember? I'd already made some wonga managing that fish market. Couldn't let a baby slow me down.
I see.
You want to hear something funny, though? She wanted to discuss it with you. Thought maybe you'd know what to do.
She did?
Divya, can you imagine?
She liked me. I know she did.
Sure, why not? Maybe, long time ago.
She was Keisha Javal.
Keisha Javal.
It's coming back to me now. She went away at the end of the summer. She never returned.
Her parents were ashamed. Sent her to her cousins in Jersey to have a kid. Ended up staying there, even though they were terrible people. Called her a tramp. Her father roughed her up, her uncle rather, roughed her up once. Big bastard. Now I'm behind bars.
So you're in touch with her? She knows, right? I mean, the people at the registry, they call the mother too, right?
They think she's dead.
What?
Sit down!
I can't receive all this.
Take it easy. Apparently her uncle never let her forget she jawed an Italian boy. She ran away, lived on the streets. Registry went back, found some obituary. Hard to say, the body had no ID. But they think it's her.
No, I don't believe that. My heart is bleeding here.
You're pretty attached to Katie Donahue all of a sudden.
No, it's not that. It's just, I mean... Joey, you got yourself a situation.
You're telling me? Has to come looking for me now? Kid has a timing of a Chinaman.
Not really a kid no more.
Exactly. Soon he's going to be 30. So he's no chappy, freaking 30. My kid. Which means I'm sure he's feeling a lacuna. Like a gap inside. It happens. You turn 30, you want to know your place in the world. It's like a bell goes off.
I never heard a bell.
You should have. I turned 30 and I thought, who is Joseph Coletti? Self-made businessman? Certainly. A couple of failed marriages? Call you more. It happens. But what else? Bing bong. I am a father. Out there is my son. That is part of my story. And that's exactly when I registered. It happens at 30. Year bell.
Bing bong.
See, Kevin, you float through life. It's beautiful in a tragic kind of way. But most of us, we strive to make a mark, to live up to our potential.
You're in a correctional facility.
Yes, I am. I am trying to correct my story, which is why I'm reading the dictionary, to become more articulate. I've also read several other tomes. Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. Who Moved My Cheese. You'd think I was a Jew, I read so much.
Hey, so do I. I finished my associates this summer. I'm reading like wildfire.
Case in point, I was happy to write that check, hoping an associate's degree would get you someplace, and you signed up for Shakespeare? Like, tell me he wasn't a gash.
He's the immortal bard. Why would you care?
Immortal gash. And where's it going to get you? I remember your book belonging to that poetry society when you were in high school, getting that newsletter, some shit in the mail, National Poetry Society. Lots of people wondering which way you swung.
Oh, who cares?
I can't, because you're Coletti. You want poetry mush? Look in the mirror and say, every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. I do. You still self-medicate? Quit rubbing your face. You, Kevin, are still a kid, smoking hooch and drinking palagas and reading plays about gays.
We're reading Hamlet.
The homo? Me? I built an empire. And what kills me? For years, I dreamed about sharing that empire with my son. And look what I am.
Jeez. You and Katie Donahue.
So I can't see him. Not here. I can't do that to him. Be better off if I was dead too.
So this is what you do, Mush. You put him off for 9 months.
Keep talking.
Don't let the registry send a card. 9 months go by, you invite him over. You boil a couple of lobsters, you tell him some jokes, you're home free. Literally. You're home and you're free. And over brandy, you say to him, son, I'm one of the biggest seafood importers in the East. My company is called King of Atlantis. Look around. Obviously, I made some wonga. But I falsely labeled some goods.
TVA!
And I did some time. And by then, who cares? Because after a few hours, he sees his dad as a good guy and not some mama Luke.
I like this. Kissed your mush.
Thank you.
How do I do this? I'm not allowed to email. I can't write a letter to the registry. Please put off my son for 9 months. Sincerely yours, Joe Coletti, care of Fort Devon's prison.
It's true.
Do I call the kid? Forget it. Every 20 seconds, that voice telling you you're connected to an inmate.
It's true too.
And I think the larger point is thus. I can't put him off. I mean, that bell goes off. There's no snooze alarm. No, I gotta let him know I'm interested, and now. But how? This is a predicament. Looks fine.
No, sir. It's wrong.
They got their reasons.
First and primarily, it's itchy.
Like I don't know?
Second, the shirt I was wearing was not sheer. It was linen. Third, this is not my color.
Your color.
And pardon me, I'm sure, but it's not your color neither.
Who gives a fisherman's fart about colors? I'm happy not to get
The
sodomized.
point is, I come to see you, I want to look nice, not covered in burlap. This is not Afghanistan.
Keep your voice down.
I think my civil liberties have been tramped. Times I wish I was in law school. Smart ass, you laugh. What's keeping me at Atlantis?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just what I said. Is there any reason I should say at Atlantis?
Divvies your law.
Stop the late talk. I'm from the North Shore. We speak English.
Means you're a crazy girl. Law school? You were a travel agent when I met you.
And I got you a suite. Oceanside. It took negotiations and breakfast included.
Yeah, that's Harvard material. Please, law school. Million Jews ahead of you.
I talk to your lawyer every day. I'm getting quite an education. Is he a Jew?
Ira Gittleson.
What the? How would I know? It's not like he's wearing a Yom Kippur on his head.
You're not leaving Atlantis. Why are you always arguing with me?
You're arguing with me. The point is, sweetheart, I came all this way and I wanted to look nice for you. That's all.
Like I didn't have a heart attack when I saw you. Where you been all these weeks?
I was going with Barbara to Revere Beach, but I figured that it would be nice.
Hardly on the way.
I didn't go, is the point. Because I missed you. You see?
You better sharpen up your bullshit if you want to be a lawyer.
I'd have come earlier, but we can't talk business. Darling, please.
No, what's this darling? Don't sound right in your mouth. Kevin say something?
Not at all.
You're prevaricating.
Joey, please. I'm here because I care. So you're gonna propose or what?
My brother.
Well, our time is short here.
Tits on a bull.
I'm glad he did. I'm not getting any younger. Could say that for marriage. I'm old.
Please, if you're old, I'm dead.
And in 9 months, I'll be older. It's time. In fact, lots of things happen in 9 months.
What does that mean? What's that mean? You keep away from Pete Bartoli.
I'm not talking about Petey. Like some very specific things happen in 9 months.
Hang on, you talking when I think you're talking?
Why not? They arrange for conjugal, right?
Right. Oceanside, with breakfast.
So fine. When you get sprung, I'll come to the pharmacy, I'll go off the pill.
Wait.
Do it for the Empire.
Can you slow your roll down here, please? What are you talking? Empire?
Haven't you thought about the next king of Atlantis?
I got it covered, don't worry.
You mean Kevin? Do you mean Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin's the king of bong hits, nothing else.
So how can you have it covered without my participation?
It'll work itself out.
What's that supposed to mean?
I got plans.
Well, I should know these plans.
Since when?
Since you made me the queen.
I haven't done that yet.
So I'm rotten to death here waiting.
So say yes.
So ask me.
Marry me.
I'd love to.